Hi, my name is Jacob Litt. I am an OMA Arts Integration Specialist at Lynn-Urquides Elementary School in Southwest Tucson. So when I think about resiliency, one of the first things that I think about is the idea that it's okay to make mistakes and that there's always room for growth. It's that growth mindset we always talk about, the power of I can't do this yet, but I can do it someday if I keep working, keep practicing. And that sense of motivation, that sense of, oh, I'm going to keep working on this. I'm not going to give up just because I got it wrong. That's something that students need, not just in the arts, but they need it everywhere. They need it in reading. They need it in math. They need it in science. They need to know that when they make a mistake, it doesn't mean it's the end. It just means that they have more learning to do and that they need to keep moving forward. And what I want to instill in my OMA lessons with my students is you don't have to be that good. You don't have to be world famous. You can be good. You can be okay. You can be great. Whatever you want to be, I want you to be you, and I want you to explore the world of music, dance, theater, art, education, all of that to the level that you want to. And when I encourage my students in that way, and I'm not necessarily looking for perfection, but instead I'm looking for their absolute best effort, whatever that may look like, I find that my students really respond well to that. The arts are everywhere around us, whether it's listening to music, whether it's movies, theater, murals that you see out on the street. There's so many beautiful murals here in Tucson. I mean, all of that goes into our experience of the world around us, our experience of each other, our experience of our culture. And so being able to engage with that on a level beyond the surface because of your background in arts education, because of what you learned about steady beat, about instruments, about the composition of an art piece, about the work that goes into acting with expression and acting with a sense of character. Going through all of that in a thorough, rich arts education allows you to then take all of those essential aspects of our society and of our culture and keep engaging with them on a much more in-depth and significant level. And it's not just our culture, but it's the culture of the world around us, right? And I think it's important today, especially, that we really care about and respect the cultures of other peoples, the cultures of what they have with their music, their dance, their theater, the way that they have customs and traditions. All of that we can gain a deeper appreciation and understanding of through a thorough fine arts education where we learn about the history of certain types of music, the practices of social community, music making, dance making, theater and art making. All of those things help us to embrace things we may not be as familiar with, where if we didn't have that education and we saw something we didn't know, like maybe a specialized kind of dance from another country, or maybe a very abstract kind of art from another country or another culture, that if we didn't have that foundation of a strong arts education, we wouldn't know in what ways we could best interact with it, understand it, connect it to our own. What OMA is it's not just teaching music and not just teaching dance or theater or art, but it's showing the students, showing the teachers, showing the school as a whole how music and the core subjects are connected and support each other. When I think about OMA, I think about the ways that it really illuminates how all of these realms of education come together and are working together to create a full, complete student that has the experiences and the knowledge and determination and all of those things that they need to go out into the world and be a fully realized person with the educational background they need, the interest that they've built, the ability to engage with the world around them. All of those things really come from how integrative and how connected the OMA curriculum makes the arts with English and math and science and physical education and everything within the realm of a school. So that's the big thing that I really appreciate with OMA is the significance it places onto we are all working together as a school, as a team, as a district to get our students to a place where they are fully realized and ready to take on the world.